Hello, and welcome to a very special first impressions of Wanderstop. This is a very exciting opportunity for me. It's the first time I've ever been granted a key for pre-release coverage, so thank you, Ivy Road, for supplying this for me. I am very excited to see what this game is all about. I'm a big fan of Davey Wreden's work. Some of my earliest indie games I've ever played were The Binding of Isaac, one of my favorite games ever. But then I really loved Stanley Parable. You can watch my review on the latest remaster, whatever it was called, from a couple years back now. Minecraft is also a really early indie game I've played. I played it way back when it was still in alpha, who of course was composed by C418, who composed for this game. I also played Gone Home. I liked that too, and one of the people on that is on this as well, and I'm very excited to see what this game has in store, because especially when we're working with Davey Wreden, things can get weird, and I'm very excited to see how this cozy genre of game is implemented by, I guess, one of my favorite developers. Is this a take two because I forgot to record the last time I tried to do this, and I spent 20 minutes without, like I was saying? This might be the second time I've done this. I had to just go to the system setting and delete the first time the save state from earlier. Spent 20 minutes not realizing I was not recording the video. Still very excited.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure.
I'm a failure. I'm a failure.
A failure.
I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
A game about tea. What a poor baby girl. Alta's great. I'm loving her voice actress. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. Nope, you gotta keep moving, girl. Right! I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. She should probably rest, but I'm role-playing. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Ugh, I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick up your sword. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, this is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at this pace I'm going. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up at this pace, I could... hang on. Right, don't stop, keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll... Oof! She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. Oh, baby girl. Well, hello there. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oof! My goodness! You are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Boro is so pleasant. That's a good name. And you're having a name as well? It is no matter. All are welcome here, even those devoid of identity. In fact, let me welcome you to Wanderstop. Wondestop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Unknowable like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? I can lift the sword. So you can. We are in agreement that it is a normal sword which you can lift. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun! Wonderful! Now then, it is time for the tea Borrow promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? The making of tea is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'll be leaving here soon. Yes, very soon. But think of yourself and what you have just been through. You've collapsed, and now you're clearly exhausted. You've been through so much. Think how much stronger you'll be if you rest for a moment or two. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there, inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Bye, Borrow. See you soon, probably. Well, she could get up from the bench this time, so that's better than last time. Use L to move. Use R to move the camera. Such a beautiful game. I love the pink haze, I guess it would be. Actually, come to think of it, it's got a bit of that bisexual lighting. Hold L2 to run, or use L3 to toggle run on and off. With the blue in the foreground and the pinkish in the background. See, this is a pretty exciting opportunity for me, because this is one of the first times in a very long time where I'm playing a game before I've heard anything about it. All I've done was watch the couple trailers that I've seen in. Were you snoozing there, Borrow? A couple of the trailers that have been in some presentations, so other than the next couple minutes which I played before I was recording, I don't know anything about this game. It's very exciting. Hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Highlight mode. Press R2 to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Alright. So this is horse music. I guess he likes dog music? This is pleasant. Why doesn't he like cow music? I think I like cow music. Or are they saying these two don't like each other? Does that cut it out entirely? Let's leave it on dog music. Dog music's fun. Let's go see. Let's go see what Bora's on about. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying then? Then please come speak with me. Basket? Some good looking doors. Alright. How is the camera? The camera kind of. Oh, can I not? It doesn't clip through the doors anymore. It zooms in. Whee! What's that? I don't know. It's very hexagonal? Very 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can count shapes. I keep wanting to jump, but I don't think there's a jump in this game. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. Sure thing, boss. I mean, Boro. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it... Oh. What are those? Are those snails back there? On some sort of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood-esque train thing? And it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball. Easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Look at the little frog! Look how relaxed he looks. For right now, though, all we need is the watering can. It looks like a frog. It sure does. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Stashing items. Press square to stash an item. This will move it into your pocket. Scarpy can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. To open a pocket, press and hold the D-pad. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list using R to center the item. The center items what will be selected. Once confirmed, please, I cannot read today. Release to take out the item. Let's get the froggy! Oh. Guess I'll get everything while I'm here. Why not? I don't know why not. Is that gonna happen every time? Ooh, are we gonna see her? Oh, we can barely see Alta through the grates. Just a little bit of her hair. What about this way? Close? Oh, we can see her much better from this angle. Sorry, I shouldn't be trying to break the game. Or at least mess with the camera. Welcome to the garden. By the way, this is the point where I realized I wasn't recording. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please, imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. Hexagons are bestagons. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg? I don't have a camera to look at, but I'm looking at it. It is the miracle of life. If you say so. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns, so that you can try it yourself. Of course, you could be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So, why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done? Sure thing. Oh, so you can plant anywhere, even on like the stone tile? I'll go ahead and do it. Oh, this whole map is divvied up into hexagons. When I was in college, I forget what year, probably sophomore, junior or so. Ooh. Can I zoom in? It's certainly funky looking. A plant egg. Something, is that egg gone? At least, okay, I got it. I put it together. At least plant eggs aren't gonna go up in price because of the bird flu. Haha, topical joke. Absolutely ruining the longevity of this. I finished making the plant egg. I may have been putting my own personality into that line reading. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Still weird. It feels weird to say plant egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. I guess. What was the button? D-pad? Watering can. It's a little frog. Look at him. Oh, it makes a little sound. Oh. Let's fill her up. Hold X to fill watering can. Okay, I was wondering if it was going to make me stop, and it does. Do we need to water it as well? Whoa! It's bigger now. Hey, Boro. Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Sure thing, Boro. Boro's Alta and Boro. Alta Boro. Both really good mouthfeel names. And then put it away, and now I can get seeds? Oh, I got a seed! 2 of them, it looks like, or did I already have some? How many times can... Oops! Didn't want to do that. Whoops! How many times will it let me water? I think I have... It's one... Oh, it grew more seeds that time. Interesting. So bring this back out. Can I water it again? Oh, okay. No, it did count. So, I'm not sure how many seeds per water it can get. But if I put it away, get more seeds. There you go. Okay. What's up, Boro? Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Haha, do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Boro was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, and I am certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. I'm purposely pronouncing the word wrong, just in case you're concerned. Just as small hybrids produced seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make this small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. I guess it's a triangle? As far as hexagons go, as far as hexagons go, I would think they would be just 1, 2, 3. It's still triangular-ish, I get, but once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get seeds. Sorry, Froob, I mispronounced my mispronunciation. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh Froob from the plant. So can I recover this in some way? I gotta start here. And then here. Did that work? Is this a large? Whoa! That is a large boy, isn't it? Not sure I like that you have to put away the can to then pick things. A chip. Can I get more chips? Or do I have to put it away first? Huh. Not sure I like that. I wish that was just a tad bit more easier to get through. I was able to pick up multiple seeds, but the Froobs, it looked like I could only pick up one at a time. What do you have to say, Boro? I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful. Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The Froob you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make other hybrids. You can also learn more about the Froobs each large hybrid produces. I think I'm going to have to keep it at those 2 words to mispronounce. If I add on too many more, I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. Understanding the attributes of these Froobs will be quite useful when making tea, yes? Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? Haha! It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Tea machine, Shane. This Sunday. When is this coming out? It's coming out. I'm gonna try to have it out on the 10th. This Monday. It's time for the tea machine, Shane. Sorry, that was important for me to do properly. Whoa. Look at that guy. He's got little eyes on his butt. Where did Boro go? There you are. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Haha, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind. It will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. At Mario 8th, the person playing the video game, I don't refer to myself as Mario 8th, it's weird, but that is my username, desperately want to hear the joke. If I was role-playing, Alta absolutely would not want to hear the joke. Let's hear the joke. Sure, tell me the joke. Okay, here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says, "No astronauts"? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Again, the Alta I know. I've been playing this game for 25 minutes. The Alta I know would say, "No, this is dumb, stop." But me, I desperately want to hear how this concludes. Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says, "No astronauts allowed." This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant. Until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no! This is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then... let's see... But then, the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard, and the other asks for a banana split. Then, after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? This is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So, one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. I am laughing. Indeed, even though you are not actually laughing on the outside, I am quite certain you are laughing internally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited, because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. Tea machine, chain. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But, for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. I feel that one. I feel Alta. I feel that one to my core. Just, you know what to do. I don't know what to do. Please just tell me what to do. Walk me through it so I can do it myself. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up the ladder to the rope at the top. It's a tall ladder. And there's just a rope there. The ladder can be conveniently used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Where'd the ladder go? There's the ladder go. It's all in a dream, Snake Eater. Did any water get in there? I hear water, but I do not see any. There you go. I guess that's enough water. Next step is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Ooh, this is a mashing one. I wonder if there's a... Is this right? Am I doing this right? I think so. Aha! Now that is some steaming hot water. Quite literally. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Bo's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve, and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Ooh, that feels nice. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. Looks like a big coffee pot. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then toss any item into the infuser. Any item at all. Can I toss in the book? Can I toss in our frog watering can? This is, of course, where you'll be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Was I supposed to have gotten a tea ball? Here's a chip. I don't have any... I don't got any tea balls, so I guess I could... Ooh, I'm here now. Ooh, that's nice. A nice little fire. Ooh, that's a pleasant window. If I wasn't in the middle of making tea, I would have sat down there. Tea ball. Where's the tea ball? There's the tea balls. Looks like you got 2 of them. Don't like that. How if you're holding a tea ball or a froob, you can't just automatically... okay, now, where did the tea ball go? There's the tea ball. Let's toss in a tea ball, why don't we? Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we will move on to our final step. Wait, what? Which valve are we kicking? This valve? Okay. Here, this valve over here, this valve over here. There you go. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour your tea into the cup. And that's it. You will be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations! You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch, if you wish. That looks like an empty cup. I did see somewhere how they had to, like, make particular animations. This might have been one of the trailers. For cup holding. There you go. Oh, I gotta hold. Weep. Oh, looks like I held it for too long. And here is your tea, Boro. Is that the tea you have made? Yep, here it is. Aha, splendid. Yeah, slurp on that tea. Slurp it up. Slurp up all that delicious tea. I want tea now. I had iced tea yesterday, Seattle spiced tea, and now I desperately want more tea. I think I have chamomile. I didn't sleep well last night, so maybe I should just have some chamomile tonight. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit? Was there any spirit in that, Boro? I didn't hear any, and I'm the one who said it. Ah, delightful. Nothing quite like a cup of tea and a lovely view. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Unknowable? My name's Alta. Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Alta. Tell me, do you find this scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I certainly find it enchanting. Not sure how Alta feels about it. I'm not an art critic. Does one need to be an art critic to admire the view? I think she's still in her Duffy. An art critic is better than me at critiquing art. Just like I'm better than art critics at fighting. And you're better at me than you're better than me at whatever it is you do. Ha! But am I better than you at running a tea shop? How can you know for sure? Trust me. I must tell you, miss, there are few satisfactions in the world like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer, yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this. Every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. Ooh, look at that eye twitch. Are you gonna do it again? Yeah, there it is. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Oh, baby. Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Here we go! What a poor baby girl. Alta. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence, back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Oof. I can't believe how tired I've been. I can't move. I don't have the energy.
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest?
Finally, voice acting.
Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes! This is the motivation I need. I'm more so cheering on the voice acting so I can recalibrate her voice in my head. I need the fear, the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him. Just so I can show him how strong. Oh, baby girl. Poor baby girl. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. You only lost 2 fights? Yeah, you're not admitting that. I collapsed out there multiple times. That's not like me. Haha, yes. What a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery. I am completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. I mean, he's got a point. The days add up, miss. I'm not okay with it. Not okay with the body having physical limits? Yes, we will fill out a complaint form right away. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. It's a lot of years, but it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. You ever played Mario Bros. Wonder? That's a hell of a game. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive, is causing her great harm. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. and then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here is what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off of things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Or I could leave now. Indeed you could, and it is not being my place to stop you. As always, I merely offer this to you. It is your choice what you would like to do. Please do come see me if you would like to consider helping me run the tea shop. Take your time, there is no rush. Bye, Boro. Is she ever gonna take off her mask? I wonder if there's if I do keep leaving, if the game would eventually give me a game over, or if it's said that Boro will always pick me up again. Can always leave. But we're playing a game. Let's go a little bit further. Hey, Boro. Hey, Boro. Alta's gonna take a rest. Uh-huh. So you are feeling up for helping me run the tea shop, then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course. The very split second you are well enough. The very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is you must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. There is a hard limit for how long this can be. I have no idea how close I am to it. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. Of course, you probably know this, seeing as you've already taken every tool off the rack. You must be feeling eager to do shop management work, eh? Why, Boro feels the exact same way. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. And am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. Now you're not Animal Crossing, every morning running around picking up any weeds. Oh, it's great. I miss Animal Crossing. Hopefully this fills that void a little bit for me. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way, it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. Oh, it's a dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then, the cup will drop over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. Oh, that's the dryer. It's all hot in there. It is a traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system as in olden times. You know, the traditional rail, train, and waterfall system. I knew it, and I'm surprised you didn't. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good. I am glad to hear. Now, don't get me wrong, it makes sense to me. It doesn't make sense to Alta, who really truly just wants to get back and find Master Winter. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you? I've been so good, but it's been an hour. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh. Okay, I feel this. I feel this one in my core. Ooh, that one's a good dialogue option too, though. I want customers to feel intimidated. But this one is speaking to me personally. Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask me for tea? With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Sure looks good. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Other than looking extremely angry, you look extremely excited to be here. The other dialogue option was good too. Some good dialogue so far. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. I gotta at least get to opening the shop. Doors again. Oh no, the cardinal sin of video games. My walking speed is faster than his walking speed. Oh no, this game gets a 0 out of 10. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? It is a neat looking sword. It's got almost like a scimitar-like handle. The rune type characters on it are interesting. Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Hey! Rude, Boro. Even ruder. Come on, dude, read the room. Please come with me. Wonderful that she can't lift the sword? Come on, buddy. Okay, well, her slow walking speed is about his walking speed. At least I'm playing on a console, whereas if I was playing on PC, I would just have to be running around like this the whole time. Very pretty music track that I was just talking over. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Alta, the inability to pick up this sword is all mental. It is a metaphor for your inability to continue fighting. You have to get over these mental hurdles of yourself and learn to take care of yourself, and then you'll be able to pick up the sword again. Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. What a pretty screenshot. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Sure, let's tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was too complex. Yo, that's a sick tattoo she's got. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. I didn't mention it earlier, but the 2D art is also exquisite. I'm really liking that as well. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Is this game gonna be about how she lets go of that? Is this going to be the final resting place of the sword? Very well could be. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. It is a cool looking sword. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? I'll figure it out as I go. Perfect. You're already having the entrepreneurial spirit. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and if you are needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. I said I wasn't going to add any more words, but there is a book in there about gardening, written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. Oh, like Sylvie from Friends at the Table, an actual play podcast focused on... I feel like I said it recently. Focused on fun interactions, fun and critical world building, smart characterization, and fun interactions between good friends. Oh, had to get that. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. Huh. With that, is Sylvia gonna be a Winter? The former battle person? Or is the form... I don't know. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go! Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Alright, into the actual game then. Yeesh. Can't even move it. I don't get it. Boro had no problem carrying it, so what's wrong with me? I'll fix this. That's what I'm good at. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. I really wonder how the game's gonna play out. What do you got, Boro? Hey, Boro, you know a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. I was not doing that. Aha! Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you! Plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. Frubes, dang it! The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more frubes, hence no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to be making more new plants if you are needing new resources, yes? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will propel them rapidly toward old age. Haha, that is certainly up to you. Perhaps the plants are all looking forward to plant golf. Who knows? Is there tips for using your inventory? You could swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. No need to stash the held item first. In the options menu, you can switch the inventory button and press to be either toggle on off or press and hold. In the option, wait, I need to read that again. You can switch the inventory button to be either, I think I've got it press to hold. I want press to hold. I think that's what I want. Anyway, I see this guy must have some frubes for me. Can I? Nope. Let me. Or the seeds. Pink seeds. Hey there. Attractive customer number 1. Hello there. That's a bit of a Star Wars reference for you out there in the Star Wars fandom. You ever heard of Star Wars? Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure. In that case, I'll just, do something else, then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 Sorry, you gotta... You could hold R to highlight the location of the blah 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 blah. I just wanted to point out how excellent this person's design is. Look at that outfit. Holy crap, that's great. Oh. I can plant a pink flower there. That's lovely. Ooh, you are leaves I can brush up with this, aren't you? Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? Don't be dense, this is a tea shop. A tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. Oh. A tea shop has an inherent set of rules I forgot it. Inherent to its existence. And rule number 1 is, you are here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. No, I said that right. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no. But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No. This person is in our tea shop? No. This person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they can do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Who wants tea? There was a seed here, weren't there? I guess it disappeared. Up, leaf. Am I out of water? Out of water. Let's go find water. I want to finish. Ooh, other things to do. Get rid of these nasty little weeds. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get rid of them all. Make this nice and pretty and gorgeous. Yeah. Water. Are you a water spout? Let's find a there's one, I think. Is that one right over there? It is. Let's get a little bit of the lay of the land and see what else this game has to offer. If anything. I want these seeds. I want the pink seeds. Okay, so every time the icon appears, it lets me do it. Okay. Oh, and the plant is dead. Goodbye, plant. Now, can I make you bloom? If I do that, and then I do... Wrong place. Gosh diggity, darn it. No, that's one of the bigger ones. Oh, yes? Can I help you? Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Oh, right, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. Oh, both of these options are wonderful. Oh gosh, I don't know which one to choose. You said you didn't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of tongue. No, this one's more her. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea and that's final. Well, it's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment. So, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I collapse every time I go out into the forest to find help. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I am going to make you tea and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes. Yes? Are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave? How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Good going, Alta. Let's... Egg! Plant egg! Right, and this will give me frubes. Oh, they're little stars. Again, I don't like that you have to put it... Oh, okay, the frubes... Oh, gosh, diggity darn it, I did not want to do that. I don't like that I have to put away the frubes first. And there's a plant there. You're just gonna stay there. I think Boro wanted to say something. Where did he go? There he is. Hey, Boro. Boro, they left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. Alta, for no reason? For no reason. Alta. Aha, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? Yes, duh. Again, this is a tea shop. No. I see the connection you're trying to make, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Miss Alta, Boro is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Much like you, Alta, much like you. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well, much like you, Alta. These people seem like real losers. Haha, that is certainly one perspective on the situation. Has Miss Alta never been lost or confused on her path in life? No, I make decisions and then I finish them. That's what I'm good at. If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm going to lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Oh, is that a shrine there? That looks pretty. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it, if you can. Oh, and you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? Sure, maybe. Wonderful. That is good to be hearing. I am very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Ooh, what's that? Are these... Can I put them in my basket, maybe? No. Can I water them? I guess not. What can I do here? I could try planting something in here. Would that do? I don't know. Azzy fruit. I still got Azzy fruit. I got 1 T-ball and chips. Clippers. Oh, I can clip these. Should I want to clip these? I did. I don't know if I wanted to do that, but I did do it. What if I put away and just interact? Nope. Okay. Don't know what to do with that other than clipping. I don't want to clip them. They looked pretty. Look at... Ooh, thorns. Let's clip them as thorns. Yeah. Make this nice and pretty and beautiful. What are you... You just took my seed. You. We'll go back and forth with L to shake an item out of the puffin's mouth. Can I... Alright, I'm sorry. I'll pet you. Now, let me get the seed before someone else gets it. Another pink seed. I've got a few of those now. Let's make this nice and pretty. Don't want any of these nasty thorns about here. More pink seeds. Oops, did not mean to drop it. These guys are adorable. Can I do anything more with you? Oh, there you go. Whoa. This guy's really pretty. What are you looking at? You looking at me? You looking at me? I don't see anywhere else here. You must be looking at... Oh, there you go. The last trailer I saw focused on that one of those guys running around everywhere. Who's the wheezing guy? Oh, are you sleeping? Are you a little sleeping, baby? This game is pretty. There's a shrine. Oop, more are these guys? Get out of here. What is this all about? I don't know, but it is a big tree. I've probably said it in the past. How long have I recorded? A bit over an hour. I find this game to be just gorgeous. Oh. Oops. Mushrooms. Hue shroom. Dupe shroom. Gift shroom. Shrink shroom. Just like Super Mario. Sorry, actually, right after I finish recording this, I'm going to be pretty much wrapping production asterisk on I guess what will be coming out hopefully after this, Mario Bros. Bonanza. And so Mario has been on my mind. Even though I haven't played a game with a mini pockets full. Well, I guess back in the ground you go. Where did the mushrooms go? Is that miscellaneous? Or is that in a brewing? Nope. I guess mushrooms are miscellaneous. What if they're badgers? Doesn't seem like there would be badgers in this sort of game. Look how pretty. I want more. These are leaves. I'm gonna make some more balls. T-balls, of course. Wow, I love the very... Would this be pastel colors? I'm not much of an art person. The lexicon is not one that I have, but I love the strong, vibrant colors. I of course love cel shading graphics. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love cel shading? A monster wouldn't. What a pretty area to just roam around. Oh, here's the exit again. Just to Wondestop in. Let's go make some T-balls. A guy. Hey there, buddy. Wowee McZowie! This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way. Is that really what it is? A magical tea shop? Oh god, you sound like you're going to be a whole lot of fun, right? Isn't that what you were going to say? Sorry for clipping. See, this is what I was referring. Because not only am I a real knight, I'm also a really fun knight. I love his leg. There's some cool character design. Why does he have a broom sticking out where his plume is supposed to be? Gerald the knight at your liege. A fair day upon you, and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Wearing a tie? Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not, but I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son! And he's just the best darn son in the world. That explains the tie. I gave this person the wrong voice. But it's sticking. Here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this. I guess they're both really big fans of Pac-Man. I'm surprised Ivy Road is able to get the licensing rights for Pac-Man. But they did it. Good job. This is obviously Pac-Man. I'm not taking any criticism or any other words of acknowledgement on this at all, other than other people also acknowledging that that is in fact Pac-Man. I took him to the International World of Pac-Man Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I also made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso, and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Ah, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Let's see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 a.m. This is us at 4 a.m. This is us at 4:15 a.m. Smartphones exist? As do Polaroid photos? This is us at 4:22 a.m. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't, Oh my gosh, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. Let's see another Timothy photo. Here we are registering to vote in our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but loves the electoral process. Look at the guy in the background. He is also done with Gerald's business. Or is it that he loves tennis? I forget, it's one of the two. How many Timothy photos are in this video game? We went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we were riding horses! Who can be upset when you're riding a horse? I concur. Horses are fun. Haven't been on one in decades. Let's see another Timmy photo! Here's Timothy graduating from 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Or maybe I ran onto the stage and gave a speech anyway. Who can say? Actually, did I actually talk? Or did I just sob at the podium? Who knows? Another Timmy photo! Here we are buying 30 pounds of corn flour. This is kind of a joke Timothy and I have, where I buy 30 pounds of corn flour every Monday. Why? Exactly! That's what Timothy says every time we do this. It's all part of the joke. What's the joke? You sound just like Timothy. Timothy photo! This is from when we recorded a spoken word album together. Is that a switch? Kid over there just straight up playing a switch. Doesn't have any... Who took this photo? Doesn't have any Timothy. He refused to speak once the entire time. But it's in the spirit of togetherness. What is wrong with Gerald there? I'll be honest, I got a bit of creative terror during recording, so I didn't say anything either. But it's 2 hours of silence that really speaks to the bond between father and son. Oh, that's all of them. That's all my photos. You're the first person who's ever stuck around for every one of my photos of Timothy. Now that I've gone through them all, I'm pretty amazed how many of these photos I have. Hey, why don't I leave one of them with you? Timothy would love to have his face on a shop wall. Sure, I'll take a photo. Great! Which photo do you want? Pac-Man Museum, sweater with face, Pac-Man Museum. Sure thing, here you go! That is a weird looking photo. And they did a pretty good job of having one character hand an object over to another character using 3-dimensional models. What I understand to be a very tough task. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me! I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dork bot, and so lame, just so unbelievably lame, and oh God, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Oh, is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Wake me up inside? Save me? Save me from the demons? Save me from the demons I've become... I don't know the rest of the... Give me a big old shot of energy! I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. Your field guide now contains a section called Requests. Anything a character has asked you for will be recorded here. Open the field guide with Tringle. I think that's the top one. Your field guide also contains information about different frubes and various effects that each frube has when consumed. Oh, that's a lovely song. Oh, soundtrack is going to be very early on the purchase list. Where'd the photo go? There's the photo. Meaning I had to drop basket for photo? Oh, no. There you go. What's up, boss? Hello, miss. I realized I forgot to be telling you about one aspect of gardening. I explained already that you can make plant hybrids, yes? But Boro neglected to mention that you can also be combining different seeds when making plant patterns. As long as the outer plants are all the same, the two simple plants will be combining together. Here is an example of a pattern that will not produce anything, because the outer ring contains two different plants. If you wish to unearth all the fruits our clearing offers, this information will surely be useful. Alright, that's it for Boro Informational Hour. All done? Alright, Okay, I've got a list of things I would like to do right now. First things first. T-balls. T-balls. Second things first. Upstairs. How do I get upstairs? To read the library, to see which herbs have energetic Oh! Where did my photo go? Oh! Timothy and Gerald! And Pac-Man! Who we can all agree is Pac-Man. we can all agree is Pac-Man. We can all about gardening. Can't believe I haven't done this one yet. Tasks. I want to tea break, tea request, simple plants. Small hybrids, large. Okay. I guess that's that. Was there anything on the Book of Answers? High energy tea. Make tea with a tea ball and azzy fruit. To produce azzy's flower, plant a simple pink flower, then surround it by 3 more pink flowers in a spoke pattern. Well, looks like I accidentally already did what I needed to do. But first, let's go downstairs. Let's make some tea for this little fella there, don't we? Gerald. Good old Gerald. Go up here, right? It was... Nope, it was up a little more. Let's get some water in the tea machine. Then we had to go... No, we had to boil it first, right? And I think we just gotta keep it in here until it's nice and hizzity hot. This is going on for longer than I usually do, but I want to feel like I did something. Then it goes into this thingamajig. Now I gotta put in... I could put mushrooms in there. Azzy fruit. And some tea balls. There you go. That's looking nice and frivolous. Frivolous? That cannot be what I meant to say. I simply refuse to accept that I just said frivolous. Here's a cup for Mr. Knight. Mr. Fake Gerald Knight. And I think it needs a little more. Oh, it's gonna be nice when I get good at really nailing exactly how long to hold that for. Which I guess I had it the second time. Gerald! Gerald, honey, where did you go? But there you are. Here, Gerald, would you like some tea? Here you are. Did you drink any of that? Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah. This is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. Alta, you made a mistake. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you! By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself, who, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade! Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left from the fires of decay! Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming!" I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think that witch has cursed you. Oh, sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all of this happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse.
Hey, who's the knight here?
I don't think you...
Look, I understand this kind of thing is probably really new for you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay?
I should probably do 50 sit-ups right now. It's been far too long since I've done a sit-up. I bet my core really needs it. I've been doing that Miku fitness boxing game. It's not great, but I don't think it's getting my core enough.
See? I'll be fine.
If you say so.
Glad you agree. After all, I am a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea like a knight.
Gerald is absolutely lovely. Let's get... Oh, hey buddy. I just want to load this up here first. How can I help you, Boro? Say, Boro has noticed something very interesting happening to our
Tea machine.
Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly into the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tea. How convenient. I don't think that's how it works. Maybe it can you if you cool off tea. It is just plant water. So if it's cold, could you water plants with tea? Is that okay? It wouldn't kill the plant, would it? Like just the other plant material. If anything, you'd think it'd act as like fertilizer. Huh. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. Thank you, Boro. How are my tea balls doing?
Tea balls.
Alright, I want to make a hybrid plant. Do I have some material already over here? Oop. As soon as I clear away this nasty gunk right here. Always the swords person. Swordswoman? I do not know what term she would prefer. Did I forget her name? Yes. Hey! The guy she freaked out is back. But I'm busy. You there. And then, which one seeds? It says on the screen. And then you there. And then, what does this do? Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, nope, I gotta put it away first. A Vreedle beet. Is a Vreedle beet a fruit? I think so. Vreedle beet. I am out of water. Meaning, you know what it's time to do? Talk to this person I freaked out earlier. Oh, you're back again. You're back again. Say there, local citizen. Have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our every waking minute. A tragedy. Surely in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. Wow, it's true. I have noticed apparitions. Then I say you're in good... Hang on. What comes next? Oh. Then you're in good fortune, because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. Wow, that could be my community. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? It's almost too good to be true. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasps. That's why, for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please do not rush to answer this. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Right. Well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that because this isn't a town. So, sorry, or whatever. Say, let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended, neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights, anxiety, and many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours, square dancing events taking place without proper permits, conflict over what constitutes a family-friendly karaoke song, citizens suddenly inexplicably believing they know martial arts, neighbors mowing their lawns at 4, 5, even 6 times every single... That is a lot of times. Misspellings in community event flyers. And many more. Shall I give more examples? Oh my god, no, please, no more, please. Look, I am trying to be patient, okay? I am trying. But I need something to do, something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. I'm looking at you, the viewer. I hope you can. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. Can I make you tea? That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have Vritla tea, I suppose we could do a Vritla ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires Vritla tea, so if you have Vritla tea... Great, I will get you Vritla tea. Perfect, thank you. By the way, what is Vritla tea? You've never heard of Vritla tea? Don't you, run a tea shop? I'm actually one of those fighter tea maker types you've heard about. Ah, verily, I understand. Well, Riedel tea is brewed from Riedel beets. Riedel beet. That was awful, I'm sorry. But I don't think I've ever actually grown Riedel beets before. I assume they come from a Riedel tree? Alright, I'll figure it out. Let's do this tea. And then I think we'll call it, Booble Bubbo. I think I need to get rid of this tea. Looks like you want something. I hope we can fix his leg at some point. Okay, let's do some more tea making. First, pour the water in the tea maker. Well, let's boil some water. This is a nice tactical feeling. By the way, before I close up this episode, let me go back to the pause menu. Because it is outrageously pleasant. Then go down here. Right, then I gotta go over here. And then get my... Right, tea making stuff is here. Wait, oh, no, that's seeds. Friedel, beads. And then where's my tea balls? Now you're ready. Now you're ready for some tea. Alright, and let me grab a new cup. You're a nice looking cup, aren't ya? And let's make some tea. Alright, let's try to get it. Boop. I think that was almost perfect. Just a little more. Just a little more. There you go. That was just slightly too much. But I did better that time. Where is Buddy McBones? Good old demon hunter. This world that we are being introduced to is fantastic. It's like modern, I love modern fantasy. I feel like it doesn't happen. Here you go, tea. Verily, you have brought me the ceremonial Riedel tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored Riedel ceremony. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't done a Riedel ceremony in ages. There's more. Yes? Fine. One ceremony, and that's it. Very good. Come, let us adjourn to the place of ceremony. So, where's your, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because this isn't a real thing. But you do have some kind of designated spot. The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. I want to do by the big willow tree. Oh, duh, I forgot. We do those by the big willow tree. Verily, let me just put this cup down and then I'll meet you there. There must be tables all over the place for this exact moment. While you run to there, I will run to here. And I kind of want to watch it this time. Oh, it looks already kind of clean. And then it goes in there. And then I imagine it just gets dried. I'm not going to wait for that. I am going to go see how the ceremony is. Ah, here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Where did you find that? Verily. It is time now for the Riedel ceremony to begin. So, the way these things work is that you start by talking about yourself. Opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. Great, let's do it. Excellent. Please tell us what you're struggling with. I'm struggling with having so few problems in my life. Oh, that's an interesting problem. Maybe expand upon that. Yeah, I'm just an exceptional person who does everything correctly with no mistakes. It's a real issue for me. How am I supposed to relate to others? Everyone else is just so bad at things, you know? And I'm just so great. Are you sure that's really what you're struggling with? No, but I'm perfect, so I refuse to doubt myself. Okay, well, maybe we should just get on with the ceremony. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial! Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Alta. Our special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically her journey with, being too perfect at everything. And so our community has gathered to assist her with that. Let us offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, I guess not be so perfect all the time? Or maybe you just, maybe you can be okay with others not being perfect? I guess, yeah, that seems like it would be a good sort of solution. Let's see. What else is there to say about the matter? This is hard. You didn't tell me very much about yourself. There's literally nothing else going on in my life. Really? But everybody has something going on. Nope, nothing at all. Blank slate. Please, I would be so honored to be a part of your community. I would love to know more about you. And we don't have to try to solve your problems or anything. You know, it's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to know if you'd care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this ritual ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. That felt mean. That was a mean thing to do. Alta's kind of mean, ain't she? Oh, I'm supposed to hold it. That's right. That's right. It goes faster if you hold it. I'm going to make one more hybrid. And then I think I'm just going to call it a day. So the last one was blue. Which one was it pink on? I'm going to do pink on the inside. And blue on the outside. And see what that does. I messed up. Did I mess up? No, this is just a different hybrid that I wasn't meaning to make, but I did wind up making. What does this do? Is this a new type of seed, maybe? Alright, let's put this away, and now I can... Oh, is that just more pink seeds? That's disappointing. Oh, it's both of the seeds. Fascinating. Then I wonder what would happen. Oh, okay, so... Huh. If I were to... Now I've got a blue guy. Or I've got a both guy. So let's say I take red and I do another triangle pattern around him. I'm gendering the plant, I apologize. That didn't do anything. Alright. I can salvage this by... Can I... Okay, you can just prune them. Now... Oop, I do not have the buttons memorized just yet. Now, I think... This is the one I just made. No, it's a different guy. Wonderful. Now let's see what type of frubes this guy gives me. Puff Pod. I don't think we've gotten Puff Pods before. Let's water this a little more. Get some more... Oh, out of water. I am definitely looking forward to playing more of this game, but I do believe I am at the end? I'm at the end of what I'm able to do? The pocket is full, okay. So I'm gonna make one more batch of tea. It's gonna be for... Why do I keep forgetting this lady's gosh darn name? Gonna make one more pot of tea for... Oops. No, please pick that back up. For Alta. Drain this so that we can start anew. And then I'm gonna drink it off camera, because that is as far as I can record. Get some water in here. Wrong button. I'm really interested to see the rest of this game. The plant hybrid system seems pretty good. I'm sure there's many different combinations of tea I haven't even tried yet. In terms of, like putting in different multiple seeds with multiple tea pods. I'm gonna try Puff Pod. I hope I have... Like, what if I put in 2 different types of frubes? I don't know. For now, I'm gonna do the Puff Pod. And then find myself a cup. Hey! You drop that. This seed. Thank you. I didn't even need that. I need a cup. Cup. I know I washed some cups recently, so I can always just grab a new one. Thank you. Alright, let's try to time it perfectly. And stop. You know what? And there you go. I'm gonna say that's perfect. And thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Wonderstop. I keep wanting to call it Wonder Song, and that is not the name of this game. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm gonna hope to have a review out on this very soon after this. So let me know how it's going in the comments. I don't know how to sign off on a video apparently, but thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, let me know either by leaving a rating or leaving a comment somewhere or messaging me on social medias. Currently I'm on Bisky or I'm on Tumblr. I'm at Mario8 on both of those things. Links to them are in the description if you'd like. Thank you, Ivy Road, for supplying the code once again. This is a very exciting opportunity for me. I've never been given a pre-release code before, and it feels weird, but I'm happy about it. Thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe if you'd like to. Follow me if you'd like to. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.
I'm drinking this tea, and these feelings are rushing into my mind. Feelings of, like, it's as though I've won a tournament. And rather than immediately going back to training like I usually do, all I want right now is to relax and celebrate a success. Just do nothing. Go back home, take it easy, do nothing. I've never wanted that before. Huh. Weird. So, like, what's the value of living that way? I mean, what do you get out of it? How do you know when it's enough? Because there's no indicator. I don't understand it. I don't see what it's worth.